Matchup is favorable for Mew. 2-path prize. You do want to be aggressive with paths early on, though. So, no aggressive path shenanigans. And it looks like Jacob is going first. Going first is also a big deal in this matchup for sure. Dude, they have to do away with that graphic, bro. They have to do away with the graphic, or they have to center it on the center of the gameplay screen, because it tilts me that it's off-center from the gameplay screen. It's like centered in the middle of the screen, but it should be centered in the middle of the gameplay screen, because that's like what's drawing your attention is the gameplay screen. So the graphic being off-center from the gameplay, it tilts me. All right, Jacob going first. Like I said, Mew favored, but not impossible for Chien-Pao. And some people play like the Spiritomb and the Drapion as well. So we'll see what Jacob has going on. I don't see the Lightning Energy, I don't think. Honestly, I already forgot what was prized. Not gonna lie. So it looks like it's probably a cross-switcher build, would be my guess. But we'll see. Picturing Azul being moved to tears by a Game 3. Bro, I'm down for it. I'm here for it. Energy in hand. It looks like maybe no other Pokemon though. Just attach active pat. Yeah, okay. So not what Jacob was looking for. We wanted some basic search there, for sure. Looks like a pretty good start here for Ethan though. Featherball has a double turbo in hand. Got that for a Seal Stone. So if he's unable, ooh, it's a handlock build. Okay. Is the Luxray getting involved? That's the question. There's definitely grabbers. We saw a grabber in there. There's definitely grabbers. Grabbers are good in this matchup. There's no like, yeah, I mean, there's no like B-doof down to like take the B-barrel away, but it looks like it's gonna be an aggressive battle VIP pass here from Ethan. So Ethan's looking for, you probably want to judge. You're looking for judge, path, and grabber here from Ethan. That's what you want. You want judge, path, grabber. Next turn, set up for that turn 2 KO. Yeah, that's a pretty big hand there from Jacob. Even though Jacob didn't find any basics, you still probably judge that hand. You definitely want to judge that hand. Do you think championship rounds and regionals, internationals should go to a best of 5? I've thought about it before, Crunchy. I'm actually not sure. Best of 3 might be sufficient, to be honest. For how long a best of 3 takes in Pokemon, it might be sufficient. Here we go. Genesect for 3. Has the path in hand, but would like a judge to go with it. Iono's not great. Might even check with the grabber first to see if that Iono even wants to be played, or digging for a judge even wants to happen. There's the grabber. And we'll take a quick look here. Oh, there's that Baxcalibur. But that is like, the hand is honestly not that good here for Jacob. Honestly, path pass from Ethan here is probably fine. I don't even know if I like that Iono. There's no basic Pokemon in there. I think final should be untimed, maybe even all top 8. No, untimed would make events run too long, to be honest. Probably. I mean, you usually finish the best out of 3 before 75 minutes starts. Maybe untimed is fine. Actually, maybe I take that back. Maybe you're right, Piper. Maybe untimed wouldn't be that bad. Because usually almost every best out of 3 finishes well before the 75 minutes hits. But then if you just get a control deck to sneak in there, like, nah, actually I disagree. Yeah, if you have Snorlax control sneak into get into a top cut, it's just like, nah. I think we need timed. Untimed, yeah, that's also true, Nico. Untimed wood calls. I would take more time on my actions as long as I wasn't like slow playing to like think things through. So that's also true as well. It's like players would play slower as well if they're in an untimed match. Yeah, you got to keep them timed. Yeah, you got the 75 minutes is enough. If you can't finish a best of 3 in 75 minutes, to be honest, that's on you. Like, yeah. We need to get. Yeah, you're right. Thinking through it, we got to do it. All right, was there escape rope there? Now we see the Chien-Pao getting used again. Yeah, I don't know how much. I guess you could take away the double Iridas. But because there was no path bump in the hand there for Jacob, I didn't hate the idea of... Wait, was that a lightning energy? I thought I saw a lightning. I didn't see an iron hands, though. Maybe not. Okay, the hand here is definitely fine for Jacob. You also don't mind giving up the first 2 prize KO here. Oh, that's interesting. Jacob went with the stop before. I don't like that, I don't think. Well, I guess you're trying to hit the items first. Maybe that does make sense. Yeah, maybe that does make sense for Jacob then, because you want to hit items first. Oh, wait, yeah, Jacob can get the KO here, actually. Maybe I was kind of tripping. Do you want to take the KO, I guess, could be a question. Because you leave yourself with 1 Baxcalibur as Jacob if you do this. Maybe you should just get Greninja and Nest Ball. Okay, yeah, I like this more from Jacob. But I wonder if Jacob should have done this before... But I wonder if Jacob should have done this before using the Pokestop. I don't know. Milling your Greninja here would have really sucked. But it's probably correct to have just stopped. Well, also from Jacob there, should we have just held the stop? Like, you didn't need to use the stop as Jacob. And now when you get path judged next turn, you're going to have less outs to the stop, right? Or less outs to the path, excuse me. Okay, here comes the Greninja to draw 2. But for the current hand, for the hand that Jacob has, you definitely want to play this stop because you have a second stop. But all right, so no attack this turn for Jacob, but that's fine, actually. You don't need to attack this turn. Just attach to a Frigibax. I wouldn't attach to the Greninja because like that makes the Greninja a target. Oh, wait, but Jacob already went attach retreat, so you can't attach anyways. I think I would like to attach to Frigibax. I think is just better than attach to Greninja anyways. But yeah, Bidoof gets benched. Now here for Ethan, Judge Path knockout active, pretty good. Boss KO Bidoof, also like not terrible, but you're probably looking for that Judge Path knockout active and just put the pressure on Jacob. And then look for a Boss KO 1 pressure on the following turn. Is maybe, no. It looked like he was maybe thinking about trying to keep that fusion energy, just in case Jacob plays Spiritomb. But I think we would have seen the Spiritomb if Jacob did play it. So there's a VMAX, has the tablet, and now probably just wants to Judge Path. Judge Path, make it tough for Jacob to pull off the KO on the next turn. That's what I was saying. Like, maybe we could have just like held the Pokestop there as Jacob. Because then if we do get Judge Path, which we probably are going to get Judge Path here, we do get Judge Path. Actually, the Palpat could even be played here from Ethan just to recover the Iono for later. Actually, I kind of like would like to see that almost to draw more cards here off this. First, oh, there's the Judge. Okay, we're chilling. Box of Disaster as well. So if we get knocked out by a Chien-Pao, it's easier for us to get that next. Yeah, I think we maybe should have played that Palpat for the Iono, to be honest. Yeah. What if there was timers like chess has and players only have a certain amount of time per game with that speed of pace of play? I don't think so. I think it would just slow down, if anything. Yeah, because people would just try and maximize, take their time on the clock. Why wouldn't you maximize your time available? As opposed to, like, potentially playing faster, conserve time for the potential, because you don't know how much time in the pool you have left. Do I double sleeve my deck? No. All right, another Genesect. We already have the knockout for turn, though, so we're just looking for Path here, ideally. If we can find Path, that'd be great. But that hand might be stuck now already for Ethan. Not even going to get to use that third Genesect for any draw. It's like double Boss, double Energy, Mew. Yep, there's a knockout. No Path. That could be big. Greninja draw is online, but the more important thing that's online is the Chien-Pao can use its ability to draw cards. This hand sucks. Oh my gosh. It's a good thing there was no Path. Candy, Irida, hold up. We're not quite there yet, though. So what do we do here as Jacob? I think you got to Irida for... You could get Candy Backs plus Ultra Ball away the Double Battle VIP pass to get a B-Barrel and then draw with B-Barrel. Okay, that's pretty good. We still have the Pokestop in play as well. So yeah, I think it has to be Irida for Baxcalibur, Candy Backs. Going to go rip the Pokestop first? I guess that makes sense, because if we get Ultra Ball here... Ooh, it's a Bax, but that's a Superior. Superior is okay. I feel like this stop should have been used after we draw with B-Barrel, though. Because now we have all this junk in the hand. But I guess you could use the Superior here. You could use the Superior here, load up a bunch of energy and play, then ideally try and draw into the Chien-Pao, and then Chien-Pao's ability to get the last energy you need. Okay, I guess that still works, technically. So Ultra Ball, Baxcalibur still has to be the take here. Ultra Ball for the B-Barrel. Can we even use the Superior out of hand? I think we can. We should be able to use the Superior out of hand. I would hope, I think. I don't think we can. I don't actually like using stop. I think I like drawing with B... In my head, drawing with B-Barrel... In my head, drawing with B-Barrel before the Pokestop makes more sense. But I'm actually not sure if that's correct, to be honest. And the way this is getting sequenced out here from Jacob doesn't mean I'm definitely correct, but it does... See, this feels awkward here for Jacob, for sure. Right? It does feel awkward to have used the Pokestop first, for sure. I don't know. If we know we're getting Mons with Irida, I feel like Stop should come last. We are getting an item, though, right? We are getting that Ultra Ball, which we would have liked to have not gotten the Ultra Ball. That's like another thing, though. We would like to have gotten the Ultra Ball Pokestop so then we can get like Super Rod to recover one of the Chien-Paos. Because I think Jacob is just playing the 2 Chien-Pao. So that's like the argument there, though, right? Which is like interesting. It's like, okay, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. See, now we're just going benching the bundle and then B-Barrel for 4. See, that's like super unlikely we can actually play out this hand to actually get what we want. One more. That's not going to be enough, though. Yeah, so what do you even do here as Jacob now? You candied out of Excalibur, but you're not using it. I mean, there's a lot of good boss options for Ethan now. Ethan can boss KO Excalibur, boss KO B-Barrel. Yeah, we see the slow start from Jacob. Like, this is where Jacob wanted to be last turn, not this turn. And then the next turn looking for the knockout. But that slow start of just one Chien-Pao, one Frigiback's really setting him behind. Now, Ethan could whiff the boss here. Now, the boss also doesn't remove the potential. Well, there's the boss in hand, so never mind. Well, wait a second. Hold on. Is there actually not a way to draw cards? Because currently, that Mew used Technoblast last turn. So we need a Mew VMAX, or we need a switch card here for Ethan. Pokestop first. Oh, there's an Ultra Ball. Dude, that's a pretty good Pokestop. Chill out. Got the Ultra Ball, got the Pal Pad as well. All right. All right. I think we have a path in the back of the hand for later on here. Yeah, goodbye Mew, goodbye Fusion Energy. That's fine. You appreciate the 11 months there, Davey Boy. There's the Mew VMAX. And the question is, like, what is Ethan value here? Are we going to KO the Excalibur, or are we going to KO the B-Barrel? With how much of a struggle Jacob's last turn was, I honestly kind of lean towards boss KOing the Excalibur a little bit more. But boss KO B-Barrel definitely does take away something from next turn and is like more preventative for like future plays here. There's the retreat. We didn't need a retreat yet, but it's not that big of a deal. Goes for the Excalibur boss. I think it's close, to be honest. Usually you want to KO B-Barrel. Usually KO and B-Barrel is correct. But in this situation, because of how much of a struggle Jacob's last turn was, I don't hate the boss KO Excalibur. Because I think out of hand, Jacob would probably be able to pull together the KO with the Chien-Pao. But without Excalibur, I don't know if Jacob would have the resource to get there. But why is it not always Bib? This situation just makes it feel closer. Usually I'm down for the Bib KO. This situation just feels closer than normal. But thinking about it a little bit more, I think I do still lean towards KO the B-Barrel. It just sets up for your late game a little bit better, to have more late game options. So I think I do lean towards the KO on the B-Barrel still a little bit more. But the game is not over yet. Jacob can still win this. Now, this is an awkward situation here where Ethan is down to 3 prize cards. Jacob's going to try and go knockout with Chien-Pao onto the active Mew VMAX. And then from there, Ethan will try to Psychic Leap KO something off of Jacob's bench, go back to the deck with the Mew VMAX, and not leave another 3 prize Pokemon in play. And at that point, it's possible there's no way for Jacob to recover. But that will involve Ethan trying to find that other Mew V. If not, the lone Mew V in play after the Psychic Leap could get Counter Catcher KO'd. So, do I think Chien-Pao is any good in this format? Yeah, I think Chien-Pao is still fine. A lot of it kind of, how good Chien-Pao is, mostly hinges on how popular Miraidon is. There's a lot of Miraidon. Chien-Pao's not that great of a play. So there's not that much Miraidon. Chien-Pao's pretty solid. And there's the concede. Irrita for Lost Vacuum? Probably doesn't play Lost Vacuum. Probably does not play Lost Vacuum. Do you think Chien-Pao's any... Oh, I already read that one. I'll score up, see if there's any more questions. I feel like there were some questions earlier I was going to answer, and then I just didn't. When did I start streaming this? At 4 a.m. I woke up at 4 a.m., so like 4:30, I think. It don't take that much more time. You still need to you still be required to make moves at a reasonable place to play. I think there'll be still quite a increase in time spent per action. It would still be within the rules, but like it would be a lot. It would still be more time. I think it was all the questions. I thought there was like one more or something, but maybe not. Chien-Pao hands or no? They do have the hands. Yeah, they are playing a hands build. What makes Miraidon bad for Chien-Pao? It doesn't have her weakness though. It doesn't have her... Hitting for weakness has nothing to do with the matchup being bad or good. Like, Chien-Pao's unfavored to Mew, but Chien-Pao's not weak to Mew. It's just like the way the games play out leads to you losing more often than you win, basically. I pulled your chase card from Balean Fates. Super sick card. It is a super sick card. I still have to try and pull one myself. All right. Dude, they're not even showing the prize cards like at all, bro. They don't even show us the prize cards. All right. Chien-Pao once again going first. This time has a Nest Ball, which is like a pretty big deal to have any Pokemon search, to be honest. So you can like find Greninja, start drawing some cards. Ideally in this matchup, the best setup for Jacob is double Baxcalibur, double B-Barrel, Greninja, and then Chien-Pao. Chien-Pao is weak to Genesect. True. It is weak to Metal. I think there's double Nest Ball in the hand here as well. All right. Nest Ball coming down. Get the Greninja. Another Nest Ball. Get a Bidoof. And then should probably use Greninja before potentially Pokestopping, but I wouldn't just put the Pokestop in play because you might want to save the Pokestop to bump a Path next turn. Or if you are going to get Judge Path from Ethan, which is probably Ethan's play, is to go Judge Path, you want more outs to the Path in your deck so you can bump the Path back. It looks like a pretty decent hand there from Ethan. I see Double Turbo, I see VIP Pass. We'll see. Actually, you might see Jacob actually draw with Greninja before playing that second Nest Ball. I think there's a second Nest Ball. I could just be wrong on that, to be honest. There might not be a second Nest Ball in the deck. There is. Ooh, Battle VIP Pass. Okay, now things are looking really good for Jacob. There is a B-Barrel prize, but getting down the double Bidoof is like the more important part anyways to begin with. Get to the B-Barrels a little bit later on. Or if one B-Barrel's KO, then you have at least a spot to put the other one. Only single Bidoof. I think there is another Bidoof. I don't think there was a Bidoof prize. There might not be a Nest Ball in the hand either. There might not be. We should definitely establish double Bidoof. Well, I guess if there is Bidoof also prized. Oh, there was also a Bidoof prize. Bro, see, they didn't show the prize cards for very long. I didn't see what was prized. That does suck. The Doofs are important. There might actually be another Nest Ball in that hand. I thought there was, but there might actually not be. There's a B-Barrel in that hand. Attach to Greninja and pass from Jacob. All right. Pretty good start here for Jacob in this one. But it looks like Ethan also has a pretty good start as well. VIP pass. Some Genesects, maybe a Mew. Is eyeing up a Mew and a Genesect. And then what is in that rest of the hand? No. Oh, wow. That hand is not good. We actually might be seeing Boss Palpad from Ethan here. Does go for prizes. Jacob, Nest, B-Barrel, Bidoof, Ultra Ball, Water Rod. Ethan, 2-Path, 2-Tablet, Box of Disasters, Cramomatic. So 2 tablets being prized could lead to a situation where Ethan actually can't KO that third Chien-Pao, especially if Ethan burns any tablets in the early game. Yeah, this hand sucks for Ethan. Can Ethan even draw a card? I think Ethan can draw 1 card. Yeah, Ethan can boss up Bidoof, right? Oh, goes for the Frigibax. That's bad. You shouldn't do that. Palpad it back and then Genesect for 1. But Ethan could have gotten a second. See, once again, I think Ethan should have got second Genesect here. And then escape roped, unfortunately, into a Genesect. But then if you draw 1 off this first Genesect and it's like a Box of Disaster, then you can draw 1 off the next Genesect. Why would you ever get the Mew over the Genesect here? Doesn't make any sense. It increases your odds of attacking turn 2, but so does getting a Genesect. A second Genesect increases your odds of playing the game. Why do people love getting Mew before Genesect, bro? God damn it. That's why. Because they always get bailed out. Dude, come on. Why didn't Ethan attach Fusion to active and energy mix? Actually, that wouldn't happen. Probably just more double turbos is still just better. Dude, the Mew players. Does he use Ultra Ball, not Cramp? Dude, the Mew players never get the Genesect, and then they always draw into the Genesect. I just want to see one game where the Mew player gets a Mew before a Genesect when they probably shouldn't, and then doesn't draw the Genesect off the Genesect. Just one time, bro. I just want to see it one time. Literally every time, they're just like, I'm going to get a Mew first and then use my one Genesect here. Oh, I got another Genesect. Cool. The energy mix play, honestly, I don't hate the idea of the energy mix play, especially if we're committed to that Mew like Ethan was. Here comes the Cram. It is a heads. Honestly, I don't even know what Ethan's going to go for here. Oh, a Path. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, the Path makes sense. Oh, but the hand is... Oh, we do have the Force Seal Stone, though, so it should be fine to put the Path in play here as Ethan. Yeah, gets the Path. Path will be coming out. Hopefully, hoping to slow Jacob down, but we know Jacob held onto that Pokestop. Love to see it. Love to see the Pokestop hold from Jacob last turn. And then Jacob is going to try and get off a... you don't even have to get a knockout here as Jacob, but you probably do want to, because otherwise you can get Psychic Leap cheesed. So you do want to get a knockout here as Jacob. It has second Chien-Pao in hand as well, which could make its way to the bench. The hand is a little clogged. We might just see a Pokestop rip off the rip. It does have a B-Barrel in hand, but we might just see a Pokestop. Yep, there we go, Pokestop. Vessel's good. Candy's good. Bundy, love to see him in the discard pile in this matchup. All right, looking good, looking good. I believe has an Irida in hand as well as that B-Barrel. Yeah, it's looking real good here for Jacob. This is definitely a knockout. It's the Vessel. Get that Lightning in the disc. Well, honestly, I don't even know. No, it is correct to prioritize Lightning off this still, as long as you have the knockout. So, really good start here for Jacob. I honestly still want to see Jacob try and find Heavy Ball and play the Heavy Ball to get second B-Doof in play. Establishing second B-Barrel is super important in this matchup, because otherwise your one B-Barrel gets boss KO'd, and then your one B-Barrel is going to get boss KO'd, and then they can start to Iono you afterwards, and it can just fall apart after that, even if you're ahead to begin with. So, I want to see that Irida honestly get back Excalibur and Heavy Ball. I want to see the Irida get back Excalibur and Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball for your second B-Doof out of the prize cards. The second B-Barrel will still be prized, but it's a start. Then we'll get 2 prize cards. Maybe it's the B-Barrel, then we establish double B-Barrel, and we're feeling good. So I'm hoping to see that from Jacob. Is Irida here for back Excalibur? And like I said, that we have back Excalibur just in the hand. Oh, okay. I thought we didn't have it in the hand. All right, pretty good. Load up 3 energy on the active, and then draw 2 with B-Barrel first, because if we get the Heavy Ball off of that, just don't bench that Chien-Pao. We need the second B-Doof. Okay. Another Irida and a Pokestop. That's great for next turn. Irida for Heavy Ball? That's actually all you would get as well. I don't even think you would grab... Oh, should have held on to one of those energies as well, though, to be honest, to use with Greninja at the end of the sequence, right? You didn't have to, actually. I take it back. No, don't do it! Oh... All right, so now from Ethan. Ethan should boss the B-Barrel. Ethan should boss KO B-Barrel, and then next turn Iono. Right? Heavy Ball's in his discard pile? I don't think so. Heavy Ball wasn't played on turn 1. It's in the deck, I'm pretty sure. But Ethan does play the Judge off the rip. So I feel like that's a little bit of a bailout for Jacob here. I don't even know if that play was even available to Ethan to go for the boss play. But I think the best play there would have been boss KO B-Barrel and then follow up with Iono on the next turn. Iono to 1 with no B-Barrel in play, you're basically cooked. I think it's in the discard as well. Really? What did Jacob use Heavy Ball for turn 1? Maybe I missed it. I thought I saw the Heavy Ball in the deck. I think y'all are thinking about the Vessel. Yeah, I don't know if Ethan really had the potential to do the boss play there for the current setup, but I guess what I would like to have seen, because this situation is the situation is still fine for Ethan though. I guess you could, maybe this is better. Like, I'm trying to think about this line as well. Like, Ethan just goes Judge, Path, Knockout, Active, and then Judge, Path, Knockout, Active, and then hope that but Jacob needs so little to knock out your Mew VMAX here. Jacob needs a double recycle or superior, or 1 energy plus a superior. Yeah, Jacob needs so little here to knock you out. I don't know. Doof was in deck? No, the Doof was prized. Second Doof was prized. All right. See a little grabber action here. Honestly, though, do you even play the grabber here? It's a pretty good hand. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, he goes to the bottom. No, B-Doof. Unlucky. The B-Doof did get pulled out of the prize cards, though. Off the prize cards. It did get pulled out of the prize cards, off the prize cards. There's a tablet. And it looks like it might just be a swing here from Ethan. Ethan might rip the Pokestop here to try and thin out the hand with an Ultra Ball. Nope, there's just a knockout. Chien-Pao sent up here from Jacob. Once again, I think we should try and get... Well, no, actually, in this situation, it's fine for Jacob to maybe just go... Huh, interesting. Do we bench the other Bidoof? Or... Yeah, I think we do still bench the other Bidoof, though. I think we should bench the other... Well, do we? We could just, Well, no, I would still bench the other Bidoof here. Yeah, I would try and get the other Bidoof down. I'm trying to, think about why we wouldn't. But I think we always do just bench the other Bidoof here. Because, we can take a turn off and whiff a knockout for a turn as Jacob. We don't have to take back-to-back knockouts here as Jacob. We can, take a knockout, and then we could even, establish second Candied Excalibur here as well. Oh, but we need to go ahead and grab a Superior here. Oh, it does play the triple Chien-Pao. It's just going for the Chien-Pao as well. And now at this point, getting the other Chien-Pao is a little bit better for sure, because Ethan can't afford to, Gust B-Barrel this turn, and then Iono next turn. That's why I kind of want to see Ethan go for the Gust last turn, and then this turn would go with the Iono. But now it would be it'd be a really tough sell. It'd be a really tough sell here. Or it'd be really tough to call the correct play being Gust KO B-Barrel now. Unless, Jacob plays down to, a 0-card hand, but that's probably not going to happen. So at this point, I like the... Well, but see, the thing is with the Chien-Pao play still, I guess... You are kind of assuming, I guess, you just win the game next turn as Jacob. But, like, theoretically, Ethan could go knock out your active, and then you could whiff for a turn. But now you have another 2 prizer in play for Ethan to go after next turn. There's a 6 knockout, down to 1 prize card for Jacob. Now, if Ethan plays Countercatcher, that would be crazy. If Ethan has... Now, Ethan doesn't play... Wait. Ethan could. Now, I don't think Ethan does. But if Ethan does play Countercatcher and could go Countercatcher Iono to 1, that would be disgusting. Ethan probably doesn't play Countercatcher, though. So it's probably not going to happen. Does have the Iono, though. That's a start. It's like a pretty big hand there for Jacob. So you're definitely playing the Iono here, I think. I mean, you could go for the boss on the B-Barrel and hope the hand is bad. But I don't think so. Is Jacob running Countercatcher in his list? Jacob is. I'm talking about Ethan. Sorry. I don't know if... Yeah, I'm talking about Ethan. If Ethan played Countercatcher, that would be sick. Probably doesn't. Probably doesn't. So really, Ethan is just hoping that there is no... Like, I don't know. Ethan is hoping for not 6 or 5 energy, actually, on the next turn. Honestly, I would not play the grabber here. Don't play the grabber. No! You want that to be a Pokemon that gets stuck in Jacob's hand. Because if that's like a Baxcalibur, then Jacob draws 1 less off of B-Barrel. I think you actually don't play grabber there. That's what I was trying to talk about, the grabber last turn. I don't think Ethan should have played grabber last turn. Well, all right, maybe in this situation you had to play the grabber because you need to draw more cards off Genesect. No, but we could have drawn more. We still have 4 Sealstone. If you have Superior, you concede, I guess. No, Superior is not quite enough because I don't think there's any water in the deck. So you need Superior plus 1 more water. We need the 6. But yeah, if that was a Baxcalibur or a B-Barrel, if you grab it, do you have to put the Mon back in the deck? Yeah, yes. That's well. Why would I be saying that if it was no? Am I wrong? Maybe it isn't no. Okay, V-Star Power coming out. Gonna go get Path to the Peak here, I assume. It is. You have to put it back, right? If there's a Pokemon there, I think it has to go back. Oh, there's no path left. All right, so now Ethan's like, well, I'm going to take... there's no path. I'll take a boss. You put it in the hand, and you put a Pokemon you find there at the bottom of their deck. Yeah, okay. You do have to put it back. Yeah, so I would like to have seen... Playing path is bad here. Wait, is it? Jacob's last card is Stop. Oh, wait, yeah, you know it's Stop. True. That is true, Piper. Wait, then what was Ethan looking for there? Did Ethan even know what he was looking for there? Because, yeah, path there was bad. That's true, Piper. That is true. Putting a path in play there would have been bad because then it lets Jacob play the Stop out of hand. But then Ethan, like, used for Sealstone. Def looking for a path? No, yeah, he definitely was looking for a path, but should not have played path if he found path. Heavy ball here from Jacob. There is a B-Barrel left. Also, I guess right now in this situation, the what's it called is pretty good here. Iron Bundle. Because it does require, it would mean you need less energy to actually take the knockout. So if the Iron Bundle's in not quite... Oh, gives up the Ultra Ball, but that was the out to the Iron Bundle. I don't know where the Iron Bundle is, though, to be honest. It takes 4 energy, 5 energy. Does not quite have enough energy. Wait, is there one? Oh, there is one in deck. Oh, okay. I thought that we were out of it. I thought we were out of energy. Iron Bundle, discard a Pokestop. Yeah, but we could Super Rod the Iron Bundle back into the deck and then use the Iron Bundle. I thought there wasn't another energy in the deck there for Jacob, and the way Jacob was playing, like, confirmed my suspicions. But then Jacob did have another energy in the deck. Okay, yeah, I was like pretty convinced that there wasn't an energy in the deck. We needed like a Super Rod or something. Oh, that's true. Super Rod is game anyways because Super Rod means we get 2 energy off of Shivery Chill. True. My bad. Yeah. That's yeah. True. So that actually doesn't make a difference. I'm just wrong. All right, game 3. This is where it gets really tough for Chien-Pao, though. Going into game 3, going second. Now, if Jacob can set up a board with no 2-prizer in play, with no Chien-Pao, then you kind of still get that extra turn to play with. So ideally, Jacob wants to have a board of Frigibax active, double Bidoof, Greninja, Frigibax on the bench. But it's hard to get going without putting Chien-Pao in your active to use Shivery Chill usually, so that usually has to happen. But ideally, if Jacob could like pick a setup, that's what it would look like. That's what it would look like. It look like double Fridge, double Doof, Greninja, leave a doof in the active. Prize cards, nothing super consequential on either side, I don't think. Pretty much whatever. Oh, that's double VIP pass. It's possible. And there's the Mana Fee start is honestly not great. Yeah, honestly, the Mana Fee start is not great. But double battle VIP pass, Jacob does not have to put a Chien-Pao in the active here. And also might not be able to because there's no energy in the hand. But I guess the Irida could get a... You'll probably will play the Irida for a Vessel to start to build up energy in the discard pile and draw cards with Greninja. So that probably will happen no matter what. We probably are going Irida for Vessel plus something. The one thing Jacob has to make sure to not do is actually fill the bench, though, because then if Jacob fills the bench, then Ethan can go KO Frigibax, and then if Jacob benches Chien-Pao, Ethan can go Boss KO Baxcalibur, and then there's no Baxcalibur left. So because of the Mana Fee start, unfortunately for Jacob, Jacob has to go Greninja, Fridge, Bidoof. But if Jacob fills the bench with 5 Pokemon that aren't Chien-Pao, Ethan can like board lock Jacob. Yeah. I guess also the Mana Fee, honestly, punching for 20 like could be relevant later as well. I don't know if it's necessary though. Genetic flips to the front are so clean. Yeah, Ethan is too clean with it. All right, there we go. First Genesect for 2. There's a Mew. There's a double turbo. Mew comes down. Double turbo to one of the Mew. See, here in this situation, I think I'm fine. Well, actually, no. I think we still should have got a third Genesect over the Mew. And once again, never punished. There's the third Genesect. We should have got third Genesect before we got second Mew, right? We're never getting punched. Like, what are we scared of? But yeah, what the heck are we scared of? Why would we ever... What, dude, once again... now, do we grab the VMAX here just to have it for the next turn? Ethan does go to get it. Does that make sense? Should he have gotten 2 Yeah, you should have got 2 Genesects instead of them. I mean, every time, bro. Literally every time the Mew player... I mean, there is like... Okay, so the thing is, there is a very high... The Mew on the first turn of the game does have a lot of outs to Genesect. So there's a good chance you draw into an out for the Genesect again. I just want to see them whiff one time and then be like, oh, I guess my turn is just over now because I didn't get a Genesect earlier. Ooh, that hand is actually not that... There will be some draw potential through the Genesects, but the hand is actually not that powerful. All right, double VIP pass coming in from Jacob. Unless the only thing I could see here from Ethan is Ethan is like scared of the Rain Splash from Mana Fee, which does technically mean it would be easier to KO Mew VMAX later on. So if Ethan really wants to play around the Rain Splash, then you would want to get a second Mew V into play here. So that way, if the active Mew V gets Rain Splashed, you can retreat to a different Mew V that can become a Mew VMAX next turn. But I'm not sure that's worth the trade-off. Yeah, the Mana Fee start here is honestly pretty awkward for Jacob. It's nice that it's not a Chien-Pao because you have a little bit of flexibility, but not great, to be honest. Yeah, the Mana Fee start is not great here for Jacob. It definitely like limits your potential here. Because now you can't... The Sight Amp double B-Barrel might be tough now. Here comes the Irida. And the question is, yeah, will Jacob go get... The big question here is Jacob going to go... Is going to put a Chien-Pao in play or not? There's the Vessel for a Chien-Pao and a Vessel. We might just see it. We might just see Jacob commit to putting the Chien-Pao in the active, which I don't think is a terrible play. But it would be nice to like let this Mana Fee get KO'd, to be honest. But then you're like that much less set up as Jacob. But if you're putting a 2 prize in your active in this matchup this early just sucks as well, though. Like, yeah, it just sucks. You don't want to do it. Yeah, you don't want to do it. See what Jacob goes for this turn. Like I said, can retreat to the Chien-Pao, but it's like fully shuffling up the deck. So I feel like Jacob's not retreating this turn and is instead just going to use Greninja and then maybe attach to Greninja. Or I'd like to see the attach to the Frigibax instead, I think, actually. But another Irida for next turn is good. Another Pokestop definitely probably is tempting Jacob to use a Pokestop this turn. Once again, you're going to get Judge Path, though, probably. The other good play here from Ethan, though, well, B-Barrel bites the dust and a Pokestop going down. Only 2 Pokestop left to be able to get out of Path to the Peak. That's tough. I like to see the attachment to the Frigibax with the 1 retreat cost as well. No attachment? All right, so there's a couple good plays here for Ethan. Boss KO Bidoof, pretty good. Boss KO Bidoof plus Path, pretty good. And then Judge Path KO active is also pretty good. I really don't like the idea of no attachment there from Jacob to the Fridge, because Judge Path is such a powerful play here from Ethan. Also, there's always a decent chance that the Mew player doesn't have any good play besides Judge. And we do see that there was the boss option there from Ethan. I think it's pretty... Honestly, like, KOing Mana Fee is just so bad as Ethan. I kind of like... There was the boss Path play there. There was Boss. Boss could have played a Tablet as well. Probably just attach a Greninja. I wouldn't attach a Greninja because Greninja is like a higher priority than Frigibax. Frigibax is like the lowest priority Pokemon on the bench. The highest priority Pokemon on the bench is B-Barrel. Second highest priority is Greninja. So by attaching to Greninja, that might all of a sudden prompt Ethan to want to boss KO the Greninja. And the lowest priority Pokemon in play right now is Manaphy. Second lowest priority is Frigibax. Highest priority Pokemon to KO is B-Barrel for Ethan. So, Rope is gone. Oh yeah, Rope here is okay. Like if Jacob got Rope, Jacob would just push up a Frigibax. So it's not that big of a deal. There is, in this situation, I guess specifically, there is a Frigibax prized. But Jacob does have Heavy Ball, so it's like not that big of a concern. But yeah, I think Boss KO Bidoof plus Path from Ethan. I almost like that more. I think I like that play more from Ethan. Seeing 2 Pokestops go down, removing the B-Barrel as what seems to be the main source of draw power from Jacob just seems like the better play here. I think I would like to have seen Ethan go Boss Bidoof, even play a Tablet so you can Psychic Leap KO it and you don't have to find it out to your Technoblast next turn. Yeah, that would have been better for sure, I think. I like the Boss KO there on the Bidoof. If you're going to take a 1 prize knockout, you may as well KO it on the highest priority Pokemon. And then on top of that as well, there's the Force Seal Sun for the Path. I think Jacob did draw into a Pokestop there, though. The other thing as well, KOing Manaphy means it opens up the possibility for Jacob to set up double B-Barrel plus Chien-Pao. But if Manaphy stays in play the whole game, there's almost never an opportunity for Jacob to set up double B-Barrel plus Chien-Pao, plus having a Chien-Pao in play at the same time. But by KOing the Manaphy, it gives Jacob everything he wants. Okay, this hand is not great to start off with, but it could improve. The top deck is an Irida, I think. Okay, that's good. Has the Pokestop and a Vessel as well. Stop him on the path. We could see the Vessel on the Super Rod and then draw with Greninja first. Jacob needs a lot here. I think I like that sequence best. Just Vessel away the Super Rod, get 2 waters, use Greninja. Or maybe Lightning Water, who cares? Same thing. Depends how many waters in the discard pile. Draw with Greninja. And then figure out if you're going to go into Pokestop or Irida after that. There we go. Now, it is also possible for Jacob to leave the Greninja in the active, and that's where Ethan would want to Psychic Leap KO and send up a 2-prizer to make it so Jacob can't actually get a knockout. Another play that Jacob can actually make here is use Greninja to put 90 on the Mew V and 90 on probably a Mew V Max. Yeah, we could see Jacob put 90 on the Mew V and 90 on a Mew V Max, and then just not put a 2-prizer in play. And then if Ethan knocks out the Greninja, you could theoretically attack with Greninja again, KO the Mew V, 90 on the other Mew V Max. And then if Ethan knocks out the Greninja again, Ethan's down to 3 prize cards, and then Jacob wins the prize trade from that. That would be a lot of resources to chain together, though, and would probably be pretty unlikely. At this point, I think I want to see Jacob use that Pokestop. And we're hoping to hit some stuff. There's a retreat. I don't like the Shivery Chill first here, though. Shivery Chill first here seems really weak. I think we're trying to... I'm trying to like hit Ultra Ball and then draw with B-Barrel before I use Irida. But it looks like Jacob's going to get these waters. But then where does this sequence go from here? We don't have 4 water in the discard yet. Yeah, we almost wanted to mill a water, to be honest. Maybe you... See, the thing is, we can't draw with B... We should also probably have Nestballed for... Is that the second one? Wait, why are they off to the side like that? I can't see anything. Yeah, milling a water honestly wasn't... Oh, there's the 4th Pokestop. Milling a water here wasn't bad here from Jacob, to be honest. But the Nest Ball, maybe you can't afford to play here, Jacob, because you maybe need to keep the Nest Ball. Well, at this point, maybe you don't keep the Nest Ball. But you maybe needed to keep the Nest Ball to actually use as a discard fodder here. So now Jacob can Ultra Ball away a water and a Nest Ball. And then go get rid of a water and a Nest Ball. We go get ourselves E-Barrel. See, and if Jacob had just attached that water, another mistake that Jacob made was not attaching that water to the Frigibax. If Jacob had just attached that water to the Frigibax, we'd have 1 more energy in play here, and then we'd actually have the 6 energy in hand right now. But that was actually a big mistake from Jacob on that previous turn, was not attaching for turn. Jacob used Greninja, used Vessel for 2, used Greninja, and then just didn't attach the other water. But could have attached that water to the bench Frigibax. Like, this bench Frigibax could have had a water energy on it, and would have been what Jacob could have pushed up, and then retreated it, and then we'd have 2 water in hand and 4 water in the discard pile. And that'd be the 6 water we need to take this knockout. But now with how Jacob played this, we might not get the KO here. Yeah, we might actually get the KO here. There's the candy. Water energy from hand. But now we need to draw into a water energy or the vessel off of the B barrel. 1. There's the Bidoof. There we go. There it is, though. Ooh, but what do you need to get rid of off of this? Oh, Bidoof bites the dust. I almost wonder if the other superior should have gone instead. It depends how many... I honestly... Oh, I don't know. I almost feel like the Bidoof should have been benched. Now you just boss the backs. Bossing backs here isn't that good. Bossing backs here is okay. The potential for another candy backs is like not super unlikely here from Ethan. I think Ethan going for boss B barrel is better here. I think I want to see boss B barrel into I. Oh wait, but you lose if you boss B barrel. Wait, no, it can't be boss B barrel. Okay, it can't be boss B barrel. Honestly, I think the play here from Ethan is... And Ethan did lose a Mew V earlier, so Psychic Leaping isn't a great play anymore either. Aren't there 2 backs in the discard already? There's 1 backs in the discard pile and 1 in play, but we haven't seen a Super Rod from Jacob yet, I don't think. Boss Bib Leap. The problem with Boss Bib Leap, though... Oh, I guess Counter Catcher wouldn't be active. Well, Boss Bib Leap only works if you have triple tablet, though. And then you don't have any tablets to 1-KO with Chien-Pao later, so that can't be the correct play either. Boss Leap Frigibax would be okay, to be honest. 1 rod got dumped with an Ultra Ball. Oh, maybe it is just 1 rod left then for Jacob. It could be 1 rod left. Honestly, Boss Leap Frigibax and then promote Genesect, I don't hate. Yeah, I don't hate that. Just the Genesect for 1. It's looking for a judge here. It's very much adamant about trying to find a judge here. But I kind of like the Boss Leap Frigibax. Going for the Baxcalibur. So it's just going to Techno Blast the Baxcalibur. I don't like this play at all. This play seems like the weakest play. I don't like this play. I think KOing active or... Well, here we go. Last draw for 1. It's a vacuum. Not great. We are playing the vacuum, though. Yeah, probably want to bump that Pokestop. Don't want to leave that up to Jacob. But I think Jacob has game in hand. I think Jacob has game in hand here. Has the rod. Has the superior. Has the candy. If not, it's close. Judge would have been real nice. Yeah, Judge would have been... Dude, I think Psychic Leap Frigibax was the play here. Because if Ethan KOs 1 prize card, you're not in Counter Catcher range. And you should know Jacob doesn't have boss because you've seen Jacob's Counter Catcher. Oh, we're close, but we're not quite there. We're close, but not quite there here. From Jacob. Yeah, we're not quite there. So we're going to get... Oh, what do you even grab here? You need to get a Baxcalibur. And we have 1 Frigibax prized. No energy grabbed? I don't know if I like that. You only need 1 backs, but goes for 2 backs. I almost like the idea of like 1 backs plus 2 energy, and then hope to get Heavy Ball if you whiff. You're only drawing 2 cards off this B-Barrel, though. Maybe just getting all the... I don't know, 2 Baxcalibur seems like overkill. I don't like the idea of 2 Baxcalibur. I don't hate the Frigibax grab, though. We also don't need to win this turn as Jacob. Jacob does not need to win this turn. It would just be nice to win this turn. Close... Wait, is that it? No, I think that is game. Wait, yes, that... Yo, that's game. That's game. Grab Baxcalibur plus a Superior or a Super Rod, because then you can use the Shivery Chill. Take 1 last look at the hand. Yep, that should be game. As long as Jacob doesn't miss sequence here. There we go, the Super Rod, the Baxcalibur. Candy backs. Superior for 4. Super Rod, recover 2. Shivery Chill, 6. And there's the KO on the Mew VMAX. Yeah, definitely could have seen some different stuff from both sides, though. Overall, I definitely I think I would like to have seen that Psychic Leap there from that last turn from Ethan. They said you should know that Jacob probably... You've seen Jacob's Counter Catcher, and you should know if they have the Counter Catcher, they probably don't have boss. So with that in mind... It's pretty safe to go for the Psychic Leap there. Also, but just leaving Jacob with that hand, like, you're probably losing on the next turn anyways. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that choice there from Ethan at the end, for sure.